I'm Corey Anderson. I fight for the UFC.
Frankie Edgar, former UFC lightweight champion.
Hey, this is Todd Frazier, the New York Mets.
And I'm pumped to see this documentary.
And I'm super ecstatic about my boy, Big Nick.
I think it's going to be a super inspirational.
He's going the distance. This is his story. This is his Rocky story, man, going the distance.
One of those just dig deep type stories.
And getting his big fight coming up, I'm proud of him. And he's going to do awesome.
My message to Nick is just keep fighting for what you're fighting for, young man. When you step in that ring, do what you got to do, get it done. Do more than go the distance, get your hand raised.
So we talking an amateur fighter going up against a pro fighter. How many amateur fights did this amateur fighter have? He had none, 0 fights.
It doesn't matter if you're the CEO of Google. You don't start at the CEO. You go to college, you do an internship. There's a process.
Yeah.
And it would really be unintelligent to try to skip the process, in my opinion. Because that fight, you could fight a guy 0-10. That means that guy's got 10 professional fights, you have none. That 10 times that guy's been laced up, wrapped up, and made that scary ring walk. You've never done that. 10 times that guy's had guys punch him in his face to try to hurt him. Not for trophies and medals, but for meat and potatoes, with food on his table.
Yeah.
That's serious business. And when you fight a guy that's 10-0, he's at jeopardy, or a guy that's been knocked out 2 times before, he's in jeopardy of losing his job. He might be an auto mechanic, he might work in a factory, he might make an extra $2,000, every few months. So imagine you're a minimum wage guy, you're making an extra 10 grand a year boxing. You can't afford to lose too many fights, so they won't let you fight anymore. So he's fighting for his life. So it's no joke. He's not, he could be a ham and egg, he could be a tomato can. He's still a man out there with gloves on. And there's been countless times when guys have set off to start their career with easy fights and they've gotten themselves knocked out. You've already been in the world champions. It's not about whether you can take a punch. I'll vouch for you can take a punch. Not about that. It's like, can you throw a punch? I'll vouch for you can throw a punch. Can you handle the pressure? You don't know who you are until you're in the ring. You find out the real type of person you are under the pressure of the ring. That's what remains to be seen.
Definitely a gracious quest, and the fact that you're willing to kind of put yourself out there to spread awareness and, maybe put yourself in harm's way just to push issue of MS, I think is just a valiant thing to do. And I got all respect for you. Obviously, the fact, you could have chose probably numerous different ways to pursue this or to, get the word out about MS, but you chose, fighting.
My name is Nicholas Anthony Zarrillo. I'm from Jersey. Currently living in Florida.
I gotta thank Paulie for, getting in there and helping me raise awareness for multiple sclerosis. It's really big. It's me alone trying to raise awareness. It's just me, but someone like Paulie, it's a big deal. 2-time champ. That's just gonna help this documentary, and it's just gonna help it so much more than than I ever could have.
Nicholas Zarrillo here, director and producer of a real-life underdog story, out now on Amazon Prime Video.